Alright, my name is Mark Zavallo, shooting some of my B-roll right now. Actually, I decided I'm going to redo, I'm actually going to add a new shot into this project. I really think I'm going to replace the shot where I was cutting the grass with scissors. I thought when I originally was conceiving this idea, I had actually saw a landscaper one time who did something like that. I mean, was trying to make it even right next to a sidewalk, and he was down with like a little pair of hedges, and I mean, like evening it out, and I thought, wow, it was very meticulous for, cutting grass. And so I wanted to go to the extreme and show how good of a landscaper, for this commercial, and literally cutting grass with scissors. It didn't transpire as well on camera as I thought. I thought it looked a little bit sloppy. So I decided, what's something else I can add, and kind of wanted to talk about it in the behind the scenes footage. So what I decided was I got a pair of hedge clippers, and I'm going to trim, make it look like I'm trimming my actual bushes here, because that is something that is part of the standard process from what I know of landscaping, which isn't a whole lot. I did watch some YouTube videos on landscaping to get some ideas other than just cutting my front yard. I cut my hedges and stuff. I mean, I do all my own landscaping because I own my own house and everything. So we don't have anybody that does it. So I had to kind of go on YouTube, and I saw that was one of the typical services offered. So right now I'm working on my slate because last time I had the wrong date in. Things have been absolutely hectic with my health, getting back into the swing of things with my work, film work, because I am a professional filmmaker. But no, so I'm going to redo the shot here of that. I like all the other shots that I did. I mean, I set up everything, I cut my grass, had so many problems with my lawnmower, my weed whacker. They're not even working right now. So okay, so I'm back. Just like any film shoot, you should always check your memory card, availability, because it cut off during my last B-roll little interview that I'm doing here. It looks like right now I have 341 minutes on this memory card, which is great. So, that's definitely a good reminder. Whenever you're in the middle of shooting, always check. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with doing the second, memory card B. For some reason it doesn't cross over for me on this camera, so I just usually do one at a time so I don't get my hopes up and it not work out. So right now I'm working on the slate. Always got to have a good slate. In my case, got to make sure that the date is correct because I left the old date on my last footage. So today is December 19th, doing a reshoot here, so it's going to be 12/19. And we're going to get rocking and rolling here. On the film set, you want to make sure you got everything in order before you actually film. So I got my hedges over here. I got my hedge clippers, good prop for what I'm doing. In just a few minutes, I'm going to finish up this slate. We're going to get ready to roll. We're going to get this filming. It's a nice day out. Hear a lot of Christmas music in the background, so I'm gonna have to cut that out most likely in my shoot. But yeah, that's the only scene I really wanted to reshoot, was the cutting grass with the scissors into the hedges. I think it's where I left off on my other B-roll speaking thing there. Made sure I'm wearing the same shirt. It's always good for consistency for shooting what's supposed to look like one day of a shoot, and you're crossing over multiple days. You want to make sure you got I'm actually wearing the same pants too. I made sure I had everything ready for this. So I'm going to tear this down here, and then we're going to get ready, and we're going to come over here and film a shot, maybe like 10 seconds or so of me cutting hedges. We're going to splice that into the commercial as a service for the landscaping company to really show off. I really wanted to have like a family come over and it pretend like we're showing it's their yard. With COVID though, I really couldn't get anybody who's willing to kind of come over and let me put my arm around them and show off their yard, so we had to do a little audible there. We're just giving a thumbs up, but other than that, the shoot's been good. The shoot's been great, actually. You know, with my health, it's been a little bit tough. Camera setting up, tearing down, and everything. But you know, excited to get this rolling. So, give us a couple minutes here, and we'll get going.